Heughan reveals the secret behind the hot scenes in Outlander. The global Outlander fan community was in an uproar when Heughan unexpectedly went live on Instagram for over 15 minutes. There was no host, no backdrop, just Sam sitting in front of the camera with a serious look and a slightly sad look in his eyes, a seriousness that had never been seen before. He began, "Hello everyone. I've kept quiet for long enough. But today, I need to tell you something that I think the public should know, about some intimate scenes we've filmed." At first, many assumed it was just a PR stunt. But when Sam sat down for a behind-the-scenes report, revealing deleted lines, edited kisses, and secrets that no one else knew, people started to pay serious attention. When control is lost, Sam says that in seasons 2 and 3 of Outlander, when he and Katrina Balfe were doing underwater kissing scenes or bed scenes, there were times when the emotions really took him off script. The director was so taken by the scene that he started to play it without stopping to follow their natural reactions. Some of the shots weren't scripted. The camera captured a lot of moments that we didn't know were real emotions, Sam says. He says the production team tried to control it by editing in post-production, creating lighting effects, and quickly splicing scenes, in order to protect their professional boundaries. But in the end, the almost real moments still made it into the final cut, and created an emotional sublimation that was also full of hidden meanings. Kissing by candlelight and only one camera, Sam continues to talk about a famous scene from season 3, when Jamie hugs Claire by candlelight, on a Scottish river. The script called for a quick kiss, but Sam reveals, there was only one camera positioned far away, more than 20 meters away. The crew didn't really set up the lighting or angles to make it look pretty. The camera was fixed and filmed for a long time, capturing every natural movement and real reaction of the two. We only found out later when we looked back and saw a moment where I said to Katrina, "Look at me again." And she did, with her eyes shining and shaking a little. It wasn't an act, it was the heart of talking. These videos, according to Sam, were later cut short, or digitally lit to make them less real, but the audience could still feel the real vibration between the two. The pressure sometimes blurs the lines. Sam admits that he sometimes struggles to regulate his own emotions, especially when filming moments where Jamie and Claire share pain, longing, or secret vows. Feelings of love, anxiety, jealousy, all seem to blend together, creating a flow of emotions that resonate with acting and real life. He says, "I was in tears when I filmed the scene where Claire apologizes in season 4. When the camera stopped, I found myself still crying, even though the crew was filming. This is my real Claire, not the fictional Claire." Although the production team put protocols in place, like acting coaches, time limits on intimate scenes, and multiple rehearsals, to keep things safe, sometimes the sudden outbursts of emotion still get out of hand. The public is in chaos. Shortly after the live video ended, the hashtags #RealJamie and Claire and #Outlander Secret climbed to the top of global trends. Fans expressed shock and emotion. "We used to believe Jamie and Claire weren't real. Now we know that sometimes they're a little creepy." That emotion is what made Outlander, and it's very brave of him to come out and say it. However, there were also protests. Some critics said Sam was violating professional privacy, which could affect future actor protection policies, leaving many writers, directors, and actors worried that the exploitation of real emotions would be abused. Katrina speaks. The following week, Katrina Balfe appeared in a special interview with BBC's The One Show. She opened with a soft smile, her eyes thoughtful. It was very brave of Sam to say this. When you put your soul into a role, there is a fine line between real and fake emotions. She continued, "However, I want to stress that any limited intimacy was consensual between Sam and I. Perhaps the real emotions that came into the scene created a deeper connection, but we knew the boundaries had to be respected. Katrina shared that she and Sam had an internal discussion with the production team after the video was posted, to ensure that any adjustments to the intimacy process in the future would be transparent and protected. Production process changes. The Outlander production team announced that from Season 7 onwards, they will implement the following new steps. Pre-shoot interviews with actors about emotions and personal boundaries. Intimacy coordinators, professional intimacy coordinators, to ensure actors feel safe at all times. A candid recording process to describe emotions when actors think a scene is going off script. A backstage recording mode to deal transparently with when actors and audiences feel that real emotions are overwhelming the performance. Sam and Katrina are involved in implementing these changes as part of their responsibility to the community and the film industry.